So this is in response to Fearless Front's video, his toolbox video. I said I was going to make this and respond with it. Now, a couple things right off the bat. You're going to have to forgive me because, well, I have a ton of tools. I honestly don't know the proper terminology for what some of them are, and my shop is an absolute mess right now. It's not a big shop. It's a 12 by 16, I think, Aero Shed, LED lighting. So these are my two toolboxes. There's my clock. That I use kind of sometimes. I mean, the ones I use the most are the ones on the bench here. Now you've got your electrical screwdrivers. Yes, I'm missing one. It's in the house. I was working. Regular screwdrivers, Allen wrenches, all the fancy little cable, well, like cable TV tools, as well as network, to do network plugs. I just got those, and I used them a lot in my house because I just recently wired my house for all Cat 5 and everything. You got your ratcheting gear wrenches and your regular old combination wrenches. And honestly, this, oh gosh, I don't even remember now. There you go, Black & Decker. Yeah, this Black & Decker little screw gun I probably use more than any other screwdriver, and I like it. It's convenient. Now, okay, so going through here, this toolbox mainly is just miscellaneous. Here's some LED lights, garbage. Mechanics gloves, couldn't live without those. Now, my laser level. Top drawer, as you can see, just miscellaneous is mainly what this is meant for. I've got all my brad nails, my staples and everything in this drawer. This one is all of my burrs and files and Sawzall blades and everything. Again, I apologize, it's a disaster. This is probably the one I use mostly. I'm not even going to begin to go through what all this stuff is. Some of it's worthless, some of it's actually very, very handy. So all my screwdriver bits and extra screwdrivers and fancy old stuff goes in this top drawer. Next one is miscellaneous wrenches and stuff, pipe wrench, vice grips, channel locks, pliers, wire cutters, that sort of stuff. Next one is all of my sockets. I've got my impact sockets and yeah, just sockets and ratchet wrenches. This guy, let me get him out here. This guy here, this little stubby ratchet wrench, it's got the 3/8 drive on one side, 1/4 inch on the other side, reversing. I probably use that more than any other ratchet wrench. Really, really like it, but it is stubby. It's only 4 inches, 5 inches maybe. So I wish it was a little bit bigger. Now down here, mostly are all of my, and I apologize it's dark, all of my pneumatic tools. Of course there's exceptions there. I've got my jigsaw, or one of them, that's like brand new, never used, hardly. And the reason why is because over here are all of my battery tools. Now I've got just about the entire Porter Cable 20-volt tool set. I got the Sawzall. That's a Black & Decker little battery Sawzall, which I don't really use anymore. The battery took a shit in it. So anyway, that one, I use the 20-volt Sawzall quite a lot. The skill saw, I use these battery tools more than anything. And so up there you've got the battery, the jigsaw, the 20-volt work light, the drill, the impact driver. There's another Black & Decker drill. I use that once in a blue moon. And behind all this, here, let me pull it all out here. I've got my 20-volt angle grinder. So yeah, that's about it. I, again, apologize for the mess. My workbench usually is not that messy. I like keeping it clear so I can work, but recently, well, just last weekend, I did a little project where I cleaned up the shelf over there to be able to get my drill press on it. So that's part of the reason for the mess. And next I have to work on a plan to get my bandsaw out of there. And yeah, so there you go. Like I said, this was in response to Fearless Fronts tool video. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.